full metal, lightweight, compact, and cheap. Well, these are Sirui's brand new Nightwalker T1.2 cine lenses. Cool. Hi, it's Jimmy Cheng here from RED35. I am very excited to be one of the first to show you Sirui's brand new Nightwalker cine line, the 24, the 35 and the 55mm T1.2 lenses. Spoiler alert, I am really digging them. But if you want to find out the good, and mostly good, and the bad of course, but only a couple, and I will tell you all about them. Disclaimer, Sirui sent these pre-production samples to me for review, and at time of making this video, they are prepared to launch them via Indiegogo, which you'll see the link in the video description below. However, this is not a sponsored video and all the opinions are of my own, and there is no gun in my head. Then second, I got this Nightwalker for my Micro Four Thirds camera, and I will be using the OM1 and EM1 Mark III as my primary test cameras. So you can see while Olympus or OM system cameras are known for videos, they are indeed very capable. Okay, with this serious stuff out of the way, it is time to have a closer look at these gorgeous lenses. Oh my word! Sirui once again shocked me with the build quality of these lenses. Full metal construction and everything. And I mean everything just feels premium. Even better than the 33mm f1.8 anamorphic lens that I recently reviewed. And if you want to check out that video, the link is right up here. Both focus and aperture rings are smooth like baby bottom. Yet, what struck me is that the focus ring has different resistance level to the aperture ring. The aperture ring has a much higher resistance and the focus ring feels kinda loose by comparison. However, either ring feels tactile to operate and there is absolutely no play during use. Should I say it again? Oh my word! Sirui has mastered the lens design for Micro Four Thirds camera and other compact camera formats. And in fact, these lenses are designed for APS-C and Micro Four Thirds, hence the super compact size. And remember, all these lenses are T1.2, which if you remember other fast cine lenses that I reviewed before, like the Metacon T1 cine lenses, they were huge and heavy. And these, however, felt like a teeny tiny little brother to them. Not only all three lenses have the same design, they are the same sizes too, which makes transportation a lot easier. And just like the Olympus 1.2 prime lenses, both the 24 and the 35mm are similar in weight, around 500 grams, and the 55mm being the heaviest, but still lightweight at 570 grams. The combination of these means that you can hot swap the lenses on a gimbal without rebalancing, providing your gimbal has a strong motor of course. But I would still recommend rebalancing just for the perfect operation and save on battery life on the gimbal. But if you're doing it on the fly and need a quick change, well, it is pretty handy to know that you can do just that. So overall, I am ultra surprised and very happy to use these lenses on filmmaking with my OM1. From a video standpoint, these Nightwalker lenses perform really well. And all the footage you just saw were shot handheld with my OM1 in natural light. But I want to nerd it out and see just how it performs as a photography lens on my brick wall. Because you can use these lenses for photography too. First, I would like to group all the test results into one. Well, for the first time on a consumer level test, Sirui has created a color match set that I would say very consistent across 3 lenses. Okay, I wouldn't say exactly the same, but they are pretty darn close. So that makes post-editing work so much easier. And second, individual performance are also very similar, which is the first too for a set of lenses. As you can see, apart from wide open, colors and sharpness are consistent. There's a hint of magenta hue at T1.2 settings for all 3 lenses, but stopping down to T2 will see the colors back to normal. Central sharpness is also impressively strong. Wide open sees slight softness and a little bit of a halo, but things get super crispy from T2 onward. Peak sharpness arrives at T5.6 and diffraction only happens at a smaller setting at T16. Edges are slightly worse comparatively. T1.2 is the softest with chroma smearing the details. Things do improve though, but you will only get edge sharpness from T5.6 onward. Peak sharpness arrives at T8, and again, diffraction isn't really a problem at all because you won't see it until T16. So overall, I can't argue the performance of these ultra-fast cine lenses. In fact, it performs much better than other photography lenses I've seen in this price range. So well done, Sirui. Can I really say that again? Oh my word. Bokelicious. Well, I love the draw of these lenses. Sirui once again surprised me on the consistency here. All 3 lenses produce similar draw and bokeh performance. And other first, I suppose. Well, Metacon T1 cine lenses that I reviewed before had slightly different characters. But these Sirui lenses here, well, they are just fantastic. If you shoot them interchangeably, well, you won't be able to tell the difference between them, apart from, of course, the compression and the angular views. All 3 lenses have 12. Yes, listen again, 12 rounded aperture blades. It means that the bokeh boss will remain round no matter which setting you desire. But again, the draw of the lens is very personal. And I dig the look of these Sirui lenses. What do you think? Vignette does present, but only in the widest 2 settings between T1.2 and T1.4. It's basically corrected by T2. And again, this applies to all 3 lenses. Chromatic aberrations, however, is a problem. Well, a minor problem, but I must report nonetheless. Funny words to say, but speaking of consistency here, yeah, you will see fringing on all 3 lenses. But you will only see them in high contrast scenarios. And visually, the 55mm appears to be the worst of the bunch, but it isn't. Only because of the focal length and compression makes it appear that way. Fringing is particularly prominent at T1.2, but gets a lot better from 2.8 onward. Unlike other similarly priced cine lenses, all 3 Sirui Nightwalker lenses perform flawlessly when it comes to breathing, and I couldn't spot any at all. This is a real plus, especially for ultra-fast lenses like these. It means that racking focus won't have that horrible zooming effect. So, another triumph for Sirui here. Barrel distortion is visible on the 24mm lens, but none on both 35 and 55mm lenses. However, this is purely academic, and unless you are shooting architectural projects that involves a lot of straight lines, you will be fine with the 24mm lens too. I am speaking the opposite here. The compact form factor of these Nightwalker lenses means that they can potentially be good photography lenses too, especially with the performance I just mentioned. That if you can get past the clicker's aperture and that loose focusing ring. Well, because a slight knock can change the focus. Also, the 270-degree focus throw. Well, because that may throw you away. It's a little too long to be used as a fast street lens, if I'm being honest. But like I said, if you can get past this design, then you can get some really nice still images too. So, what do you think of Sirui's new Nightwalker cine lenses? One word: impressive. Yes, there are a couple of things that mask these lenses from being perfect, namely fringing on all of these lenses when shooting wide open and the distortion on a 24mm lens. Maybe the slight soft images at T1.2 too? Well, anyway, what I can't argue is the price. Even at its full retail price, you can get the entire set, these 3 lenses here, for $1,000. And seriously, with these performances, I would go as far as calling it a bargain. It may sound like I'm raving these lenses now, but you've seen the sample footage. I think pictures tell it better than my description. But ultimately, it is your decision. So if you love what I just showed you, then you'll like these lenses. So what's my verdict then? Well, you kind of know, right? Just buy them. I think it's especially relevant if you're a Micro Four Thirds or compact system filmmaker, even photographer, if you don't mind the slow focus. And these lenses are well built, light, compact, good performing lenses that won't break your bank. Need anything more? Not really. Or maybe one. Yes, if I can say one thing to Sirui, can you make a 10 or 12mm version? Because I need a wide angle option for the Micro Four Thirds cameras too. Well, that's it, folks. I hope you enjoyed this first look review on Sirui's new Nightwalker T1.2 Cine lenses. And if you like this video, give me a like and subscribe, of course, if you want to stay in touch with all things photography, filmmaking, and Micro Four Thirds. Peace. Welcome to the bonus section, and as you can see, I really enjoy shooting with Sirui's brand new Nightwalker Cine lenses. You may wonder where I am at the moment. Yes, I am actually going out to take the B-rolls and some of the test footage that you already saw in the video, with of course my OM1 and a bunch of stuff. Which if you want to find out, let me know in the comment section below, and of course I will tell you more about them, maybe in a separate video altogether. But anyway, it's all about the lenses, and yeah, hopefully you enjoy everything I shot today, or whenever you see it. But anyway, it's a really good day today, and the sun is finally out. I'm trying to take some low light shots later on. The sun is almost setting now, so yeah, I made this trip specifically for you guys to see what London sunset looks like, and also of course, yeah, testing the new lenses and see the quality coming out from it. Yeah, hopefully I'll capture something nice. Anyway, and enjoy yourself wherever you are, and don't forget to check out Sirui's brand new Indiegogo launch for these new Nightwalker Cine lenses. They are brilliant, absolutely brilliant. Just love the form factor. Just look how small it is. These are T1.2. Don't forget that. So they are ultra compact. So you can almost like compare to Olympus 1.8 primes. They are good value, small, light and compact, and also high performing. And this is basically the equivalent version in the cine world for Micro Four Thirds. I truly dig it. Yeah, so let me know your thoughts about them, and I would like to hear from you. See you all very soon. Until next time, ciao ciao.